Good day. Today's topic, we're talking about whey protein and how I've used whey protein powder and the #1 protein powder that I've used since day one after surgery. So, let's get after it. Good day, my name is Valerie and you're watching VSG Trek, where we discuss all things bariatric, primarily vertical sleeve gastrectomy or VSG. But I lost 115 pounds after having surgery in 2015 and I've kept it off for almost 6 years now. So if you're interested in losing weight, gaining confidence, and enhancing your life, well, you're in the right place. So let's chat about it. So, good morning. I think I've talked about this maybe in some other videos, maybe not, I don't remember. I only have 2 videos. You'd think I could remember these things. I'm old, all right? Give me a break. So, one of my favorite protein powders that I used throughout the last 5 years, I still use it today, is the Isopure, and I love what they call this. It's unflavored. Some people call it naked, or they used to call it naked, but anyway, has 0 carbs. So this is what it looks like, right? I think that's in there. It's got 16 grams of protein, but look at the ingredient list. So this is, there we go, right there, right? That's the ingredient list. Most of the protein powders that you're gonna see on the market today have so many ingredients. It's gonna take up this whole back label with ingredients, and I don't care for that. I don't want the extra sugar. I want to sugar it my way. I don't want a bunch of chemicals to put in my body. I don't need that. The only thing I need is the protein, powder. This is my drink between breakfast and my lunch. This helps keep me filled up. It keeps me hydrated. It does everything I need it to do. I drink coffee. I drink half calf. I don't drink full-on caffeinated coffee. That's probably considered a no-no, but you can put it in the favorite drink of your choice. I still drink coffee. So here's what I do. I have this coffee maker, which I love. It's a Hamilton Beach coffee maker. You can get it on Amazon if you want. I'll put a link below just in case you do. This particular coffee maker is made for 1-serving coffees. I love that because it's cleanable, it's washable, it's repeatable, and you're not creating a bunch of plastic that's gonna go into a landfill. Now there's several ways I make my coffee. This morning I'm gonna do it with some Mccormick vanilla and some Mccormick raspberry. These you can find in your bakery aisle at Walmart. You can buy them online through Amazon too. Let me see if it'll, I think I have to close my base. There we go. And I'm gonna add a couple of drops to it after I add my protein powder. Then I'll add my half and half. This gives it flavor without sugar. And I love that aspect. These are just baking aisle, baking flavorings. They have no, I think they might be alcohol based, which might give them some sugar. I don't know, to be honest with you. I should probably investigate that, but it's not gonna add a ton of sugar to your drink, right? So effectively, the only calories you're getting are in the protein powder itself, and that for 1 scoop is 100 calories. So for 100 calories and 0 carb and 0 added sugars, I get 25 grams of protein in my drink, and it helps keep me full throughout the day. So all you have to do, fill your mug up with water. Now you can do this either way. You can do it hot or you can do it cold. Because I like to do it cold, I do what I call an espresso sized amount of water. Probably a little more than espresso sized amount of water. And you just dump it in, put it under the thing, click bold, and now it's gonna brew. And while it's brewing, I'm gonna shut the camera off so that you're not bored to death watching coffee brew. Okay, so it's done brewing. So what I do, so you can use this in several ways. Sometimes I take old jars. I like old jars. I just, why throw them away? I like to use them. You can usually peel off the labels, right? And make it pretty the way you like it. I do love this salsa though, I have to say. just in case you guys want to get some. I love this salsa. At any rate, you can put it in a glass jar and just put it in the refrigerator so it's nice and cold for you. And then you don't have to make a hot cup of whatever. But I do find that mixing the protein powder into the hot is actually easier, and it dissolves better and it gets more mixed in. And I just use a fork to stir it around to try and get rid of all the lumps. You're not going to get rid of all the lumps, I hate to tell you, but see, it gets pretty much rid of all the lumps, right? And then when it goes on the ice, and the ice crushes it up and whatever, but you can see that, right? Okay, nice and smooth. That's the other thing I like about this. And then I just add a few drops of raspberry flavoring and a little bit of vanilla, and I use pure vanilla. I don't use a bunch of imitation vanilla. I do go for the good stuff because, you know, you got to treat yourself because nobody else will. And then I cool it down by adding, a lot of times I'll buy organic half and half, but I couldn't find any that day, so I bought the Land O'Lakes half and half. Let's see, anyway. So you can see 40 calories, and then it has 1 gram of sugar, 1 gram of carbohydrate. So for me, that's worth it. So, and that's for 2 tablespoons, 1, 2 good splashes. Add my coffee. Stir it around. Needs a little bit more raspberry. And there you go. Nice cup of 140 calories, 1 gram of carb. It's got 25 grams of protein in it, and it lasts me until lunchtime. This is a raspberry vanilla flavored, but you could buy any flavors you want. If you like pumpkin spice, go buy pumpkin spice. They have that in this liquid form as well. I don't recommend, you know, if you get the dried pumpkin spice, and you can do that too, and I have done it. Sometimes I'll sprinkle it on top, but honestly, when you're trying to stir it into the coffee, it just kind of clumps and it's not very nice on the mouth feel, I guess I would say, at least for me. But if you want caramel, go buy caramel. If you like coconut, go buy coconut. Go buy coconut and pineapple flavorings, and you can put both in there. Now, I do find some flavors are harder to find at the grocery store than others. Here where I live now, back in December, I moved to North Carolina. I was living in upstate New York. When I lived in upstate New York, I could find raspberry flavoring in pretty much any grocery store I wanted. However, I moved here, I can't seem to find it anywhere. Even the big stores that are in Wilmington or in Jacksonville, which are the 2 cities that surround me. So I had to order this online from Amazon, believe it or not. So if you can't find the flavor that you're looking for at your local grocery store, now you can go on Amazon and just look through their flavorings, and they'll, you know, ship it to you. I won't say it's the least expensive way to get flavors, but you know, if it's what you're wanting and you're wanting to eliminate the sugar and you're wanting to get the protein without all the chemicals and without all the fake sugar, because in my mind, no matter what kind of fake sugar it is, I don't care if it's truvia, I don't care if it's stevia, I don't care for them. They have a nasty aftertaste. I'd rather go without. So this is a great alternative for a beverage to drink between your morning breakfast, which I usually have eggs or cottage cheese or yogurt or a yogurt smoothie. If I have a yogurt smoothie, I probably would just go with regular coffee, and I'd still flavor it the same way, put the same, you know, half and half in it. Sometimes I go with organic. Most of the time I go with organic. But at any rate, that's what I do. This is actually what I was here to tell you about, which is my favorite protein powder that I've used since day one. I don't like all the other stuff. Too many chemicals, too much fake sugars, too many ingredients. This has whey protein isolate and soy lecithin, which, as I understand it, the soy lecithin, so if you're sensitive to soy, you may want to look into that a little bit more closely. But the soy lecithin, as I understand it, is an emulsifier. It makes it so that it smooths out when you do put it in your beverage and doesn't clump. That's my understanding, or so that it stays dry and loose in the bag. I'm not sure exactly which one that is, but I should check into that. Anyway, so if you have any questions, put some comments in the video below. This is a real quick hit video just to show you what my favorite protein drink is, the coffee maker I use, the how I make it and how I prepare it. And this is what I've done literally every single day since February 2015. It's what I've done. So that's all for today. I'll put the recipe, like a downloadable link or something like that for you, and I'll put that in the comments, in the description below. So let's chat about stuff again, okay? Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.